Hello everybody, today we're going to take a look at the Sylvania 150 watt high pressure sodium bulb. Now I believe this one is the oldest of a whole bunch of different versions of this high pressure sodium bulb, and that's because of the design of how it is manufactured in the inside. You can right away tell that it's quite interesting because there's this spring at the top. So that really makes it stand out. But before we get too much into that, let's take a look at the etch here on the bulb itself. We see Lumilux LU 150/55 for the ballast there, and Sylvania at the bottom. Now let's get back to the spiral design here. It's pretty simple, yet probably a good idea. We can see we have a pretty sturdy rod which goes from one contact up to one end of the arc tube to hold it nice securely in place. We can then follow this wire as it curves up and then tightly wraps itself around the other end of the arc tube. Pretty cool. You can see at the same time the main spring there, this really big one at the top, is also holding the arc tube in place. And you can see the spring widens out to be pretty big here at the top of the bulb. But it makes for a pretty good, vibration shield because it would hopefully, minimize that for the arc tube itself. So pretty interesting and very unique design. Obviously today Sylvania's bulbs are in the shape of BT instead of the ED shape that they appear to have started with here with these early high pressure sodium bulbs. So I'll make a couple videos of some different versions of this bulb, but I don't know if I'll do every single version because they're pretty much the same thing, just in different housings for the bulb. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I forgot something. Go ahead and take a look at the base. You do have some information there, SR033. Maybe that's a date code or something. So yeah, that's the base of the bulb. Now I'll screw it in. Pretty cool. Zoom in on that so we can have a better up-close shot of the bulb itself. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the lights in the room. And let's go ahead and turn this thing on. Here we go. Started right up. So let's go ahead and let it warm up. Okay, so we're pretty much at full brightness now, and it's obviously as bright as a typical 150 watt high pressure sodium bulb would be, even though it is a little older. I do notice that some of these older high pressure sodium bulbs are a little more on the oranger side than the newer ones of today. They've obviously tried to, color correct these bulbs a little bit over time. Obviously, if you'd like a more color corrected bulb, they did make deluxe versions of the high pressure sodium bulbs, and also I believe some white versions as well, but those are pretty hard to come by. Anyway, I really do hope you enjoyed this little video of this older, or vintage, whatever I end up calling it, Sylvania high pressure sodium bulb. Also please comment, rate, and subscribe. And thank you very much for watching.